I like that sound. That means shit is finna start.
What up, YouTube? Welcome to Starr Life, and welcome to a different kind of video. This isn't an unboxing, this isn't a vlog, this isn't a trip to the thrift. This is a how I pack video, I guess, and this video is gonna be pretty dope. Some of you guys have asked about this kind of stuff in the past, and I figured I would do this type of video, or like a what's in my bag. I don't really know what I'm gonna title it yet. So I know, I'm kind of excited to see how this video turns out. So my first recommendation is you wanna pack as light as possible, but still bring everything. And that's when equipment matters. As you can see here, we have a beautiful Manhattan Portage bag, and this is not just a normal bag. I genuinely think this is a bag that everyone needs, and I think there's two bags that everyone needs. It's this bag, and it's that bag. Now the bag that I just threw on the ground next to it is a small, perfect, like, lightweight travel bag. It's super thin. It's actually a laptop bag. I usually use it for school. I put my MacBook Pro, all my paperwork in there, and as you can see, that one's bagged up because the one that I'm normally using is that one. I put this thing through so much abuse. I use this thing almost every day and it has held up, which is why I got another one, because if you guys know, if there's something that's super important, I always try to get duplicates. It's important that I have this bag in my life, and I can never go a day without knowing that I have this bag, because I literally use it every single day. So please remember, these two bags are a must-have. But this video is for traveling. As you can see, we have a travel bag here, and this bag is so unique. And the reason this bag is so unique is because of all the different carrying options, and this is like a one-stop shop solution, I guess you could say. First of all, you have a handle right here. So this is super crucial, super nice to have. Now, if that was all it had, I wouldn't say it was a necessity for travel bags, just because carrying something like that throughout your entire trip can be inconvenient, but it's always nice to have handles in different positions. The plus side is inside it actually has a duffel bag strap as well, so you can also use this as a duffel bag. So you have a normal handbag, a duffel bag, but as you can see, you have a little pocket right here, and then you have a little handle. I wonder what that handle's for. Bam! So not only do you have a duffel bag, but you also have a roller bag, which makes traveling way easier. Now already these three different carrying options make this bag a necessity, but if you look closely, you can see that there's actually another compartment in the back. When you unzip that compartment, you can see some shoulder straps. So not only is this a duffel bag, a handbag, or a hand carrying capable bag, and a roller bag, but you can also wear it as a backpack. This would have been so nice to have when I was deploying to Afghanistan or UAE, just because the ease of use and how big it is. It is a really wide bag, so it fits so much stuff, and it's just the perfect carry-on. As you can see, on the side you have two zipper pockets. On the other side you have two zipper pockets, one in the middle with that beautiful Manhattan Portage little patch right there, and then you have another zipper pocket which is going to be able to fit skinnier things. The cool thing about this front pocket with the Manhattan Portage patch on it is that it actually protrudes, I believe that is the correct word, from the bag a little bit, so you can fit more stuff in it. Now if you wanted, you could easily take the duffel bag strap out. However, I like it, so I'll probably leave it in. That being said, I'll probably not have it in the main compartment. Just to keep it clean and neat, I would probably put it in one of the smaller side compartments. Now, let's get into what I would pack on my trip. Or I should say, what I will be packing on my trip. The first thing you always pack are the shoes. Now, a shoebox takes up a lot of space. And honestly, a lot of these shoe boxes are not, I don't know, they're a little bit bigger than they need to be. Just look at all that extra space. Now you do want to keep something in mind. I always recommend packing your smaller shoes and wearing your bigger shoes, but you kind of have to meet somewhere in the middle, because you also want to think about comfort, and traveling in a comfortable outfit is extremely crucial. I put them in a smaller box so that way I can make more room, but I'm still not maximizing space right now. Take your boxers, fold them up, and then you stick them in your shoe. Now, if you really want to be tight, you can easily fit another pair of boxers in here. However, I don't really want to stretch out the prime knit. I'm just gonna stick them in this little main compartment. As you can see, I got two pairs of boxers, or one in each shoe. Then you can take some other boxers and you just kind of squeeze them around and stick any of your toiletries in the shoebox. That way, this shoebox covers a lot more than just your shoes. Also, the other thing is when you are filling up your bag, make sure you do not leave any gaps. For example, on the bottom, the shoe box is a little bit wider than the bag. However, it leaves a gap in the bottom, so I can easily stick some socks in there and it will barely take up any more space. These are some nice Adidas Z&E pants. These are the cargos. I can wear these on basically any occasion. So if I'm gonna hit the outdoors or do anything, these are a nice all-around pant, so of course I'm gonna pack these. Also, these are the shoes I will be traveling with because these are kind of my beater Ultra Boost. As you guys know, if you saw my on feet for these, I'm willing to take these off-road or, you know, in any terrain. I'm willing to go hiking in these, whatever. These are just like my beater Ultra Boost, but these are perfect to travel in because they are super comfortable. I don't mind them getting dirty. Like I said, when you travel, you want to be comfortable. Now this one's a little bit dirty, but it's not that big of a deal, all right? You're freaking going on a plane, not a fashion show. Even though you already know me, I'm still gonna look like I'm freaking entering a fashion show. So I'm actually going to pack my Z&E pants, even though these things are extremely comfortable. The reason I'm going to pack them is because the hoodie I want to bring is a really thick hoodie, and I could pack this, but it'll take a lot of space, so I might as well just wear it. So next we got some Y3. If you guys subscribe to the channel, you guys know One Piece makes one of my favorite hoodies. It has this beautiful little hickey hider action right there, so of course I'm gonna have to pack one of these as well. And then we have a nice little essential Palace tee. There's still tons of space left. I could pack this thing to the max, but I am also aware that when I travel, I like to buy things, so I want to leave a little bit of room. And on top of that, I have a company that's going to be sending some stuff to Paul possibly, so I want to make sure that I'm able to fit some stuff in my bag and that I don't need to buy a bag or check a bag when I come back. However, that being said, with the extra space, I might as well bring the Supreme Rib logo tee as well. Also, you cannot forget your beanies or your hats. Luckily, beanies do not take up nearly as much space, so I'm already done. And then of course, I got that beanie to wear on the trip. Now I could easily probably fit like 2 to 3 more hoodies in there and probably some t-shirts. This bag extends out quite a bit. I mean, if you look at how fat this bag can go out, you can see like this thing is no joke. Also, once again, remember, handles are crucial. When you're pulling this out of the overhead, that'll be super nice. And remember, there's a method to the madness. The reason the shoes are on bottom is because it helps prevent everything from sliding down. And I actually stuffed the beanies in the side as well, so it gave me even more room on top. I mean, I still have plenty of space left. The only reason I'm not packing more is because, like I said, I'm expecting a package from a company. Also, it's nice to bring a pant to sleep in, so I'm gonna bring my Adidas Tyro 15 training pant. Normally, you'd want to get some travel size toothpaste. I'm not gonna need toothpaste because I'm probably just gonna use Paul's. For the toiletries, you need the switchblade little toothbrush right here. Personally, I need some lotion because if you meet some females while you're traveling, you wanna smell good for them, you know? And then some chapstick. Anyways, you put that all right there so it's easily accessible, and on top of that, you never know when TSA is gonna try to hoe you and make you get rid of some stuff. The rule is anything under 3 ounces or less than 3 ounces is okay. I would recommend some travel deodorant, but I'm just gonna bring what I have. Also, sometimes it's nice if your bag does not have enough compartments and you do not get this bag for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe you're crazy, then you can always grab like a separate toiletry bag for pretty affordable prices at the store. I mean, I see them all the time for like $5-10, and then you can separate all your toiletries in one bag. Inside the bag, I'm gonna stick this little mini tripod in a small compartment. It's always nice to have these types of things if you're into photography. These small tripods are super handy. You can, you know, attach it, you can pull these little legs out, set it down on a table or something like that. Also, these legs all extend. A lot of people will get the Gorilla tripod as well, which is definitely nice. However, I find that sometimes the Gorilla tripod, although it is definitely more convenient, it just falls sometimes. I mean, if you've ever seen someone use the Gorilla tripod, you've probably seen it fall at some point. It'll tip over. This does not tip over at all. So huge shout out to Manfrotto. I love this. So now I'm basically ready to go, and I fit almost everything I need in this bag. I have boxers, I have socks, I have pants, I have shirts, I have long sleeve shirts, and I have muscle tees, and I have normal shirts. Then I have a hoodie, I have a jacket, I have my toiletries. Did I say shoes? I don't remember. I have beanies, I have glasses, I have a tripod. I have so much stuff in this bag already, and this is the only bag I need to carry. Now, if I was a normal person and I didn't have all this camera equipment, I wouldn't even need a backpack. Ideally, I'd want to bring a bag like this, just because it's light, and overall, this is just an amazing bag. Everyone needs this, especially if you are in college. If you are a college student, this bag is a necessity. I'm telling you, I use this thing all the freaking time. The only reason that I'm not bringing it on this trip is because I know I'm gonna buy a lot of stuff thrifting, and I have packages that are gonna be sent to me, and I have camera equipment to bring. So this bag is just a little no-name bag. It's a little bit thicker. I don't mind ruining it because the quality is not nearly as nice, but I can fit my laptop in here, my cameras, etc. And it'll basically be empty since I really will only have one camera and my laptop in it. So when I travel back, I can stuff some stuff in there. Also, I did not pack toothpaste, soap, or shampoo. All three of those things, if you are traveling, I'd recommend getting travel sizes from any local, like, I don't know, general purpose store like Target, Rite Aid. Then you can just go spend a couple bucks once you get there. However, I would say when you are traveling overseas or you are doing any prolonged traveling, definitely bring those 3 items, because you never know when your flight will get canceled or you'll get stuck somewhere where you may need to use those toiletries. Something that the military taught me is always be prepared, especially if you are traveling overseas, because you just never know what's gonna happen. Anyways, guys, this is how I pack. Knowing me, I'm probably still forgetting something. I usually am, and whenever I pack, I mull over in my head like, do I have everything? You know, yada yada yada. And I go through all my essential items that I'm going to need on the trip. And that's another thing that the military has trained me to do, because they just ingrain into you. Do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this? So I've just kind of learned that when I pack, after I pack, just keep asking myself, do I have everything? Do I have everything? Do I have everything? And usually I find something throughout the night or in the morning that I forgot, and then I add it to the pack. But yes, I think I got everything. I don't know though. I guess we will have to wait and see tomorrow when I